I'm going to go back to that multiple defensive playbook. I'm going to try that playbook for a couple of games.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the New Orleans Saints. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather. And we are underway from Cincinnati. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Here's Breeze. Sanders has it over the middle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Emmanuel Sanders.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
5 yards to go.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. The open man is Smith. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And the Saints.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He was brought down.
Tackle made there by Josh Bynes. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Breeze took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Now Breeze again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Breeze to throw again. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Breeze able to hook up with Jared Cook. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Bengals nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. First down. Here's Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Saints 7, Bengals nothing.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Open man is Ross, complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Made the quick throw there outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackled him for a loss.
Going deep downfield for Ross. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
95-56.
Breeze now on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
It's now a 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down.
A gain of 12.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
That's what we are.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Latavius Murray taking it in. And the Saints add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
To kick off for New Orleans.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way...
And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 77 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points.
Lining up for the point after.
Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. There he goes right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables. Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Bengals 21, Saints 13. Randy Bullock to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Montgomery on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Breeze to try again after the pick six. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Mike Daniels gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Saints.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Now Burrow to throw on second down. There's a short one caught by Uzomah. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
That's good.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. There's a short one caught by Uzomah, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
6 makes it 3rd and 4.
Now it's Burrow. There's a short one caught by Uzomah, and he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
That's good.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. And the 2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd down, Burrow. There's a short one caught by Uzomah. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
56. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. He'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's the end of
back now in Cincinnati.
With the score.
It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
He's going to get it running right. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
They'll run here with Bernard. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bengals add on to their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, Most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Saints 13.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off right around the 43. And It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams.
Set to kick off.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. On first down, Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Nice way to start the drive.
So we got the Los Angeles Rams. Let's see how they run this defensive playbook.
Keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Then he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. From the 10, first and goal. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. John Brown there to make the grab. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Goff. They'll find Everett there, complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Complete to
7 yards there and a first down.
7. First down, Rams.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Goff. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each.
Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods. 36 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken way up at the 25. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
36-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Allen. Over the middle here to Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 18. Give him 25 yards on the play there. And the Bills will move the chains. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. These two teams all tied after 1.
To 7.
Allen now on first down. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver, but he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him, picks up 3 on that carry.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Complete.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
First down, Los Angeles.
On the counter, this is Akers. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And that is incomplete. Gerald Everett is tied in, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Gone. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. On first down, Akers. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45.
Trent Murphy made the tackle.
Trent Murphy, the one to bring him down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Akers. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Goff. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there. First down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Goff now to throw. Airing it out deep for Woods. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
2nd down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A final shot before half for Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles.
The Rams have a very good defense. I know they had the #1 defense, I believe, this past season.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
I do like their defense in Madden also. I'm not sure about next gen.
7-7 our score. And this will be a touchback.
Looking forward to the upgrade to the next gen here in the next couple of weeks or so.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run, and of course, get to the quarterback.
That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. It's caught at the 10. Then he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he's into the clear. He's at the 30, 10, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there, and what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Rams 14, Bills 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken way up into 25. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And his throw is incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 11 yards for number 11.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he stopped immediately there.
Singletary, the ball.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and
2nd down and goal. Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Cole Beasley there to make the grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Back now in Buffalo.
14.
This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Here we go. Here we go. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
Here's Goff. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Complete.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
A little short pass. This is Everett, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
4th down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. The Rams going for it on 4th. Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Woods. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Allen's pass.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the air. Allen. It's complete to Brown. Right side. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Bills have retaken the lead. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. Again, they'll throw with Allen, and he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead.
Rams 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Goff. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods.
Complete.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Goff now looking to throw. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on 1st down. Akers. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, LA! Robert Woods with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Matt Gay set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here to tie game. What do they do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you. I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Flush to his right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. To throw is Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one goes for 36 yards. Back to throw, Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. He's at the 50. The 30. 20. 10. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it. And
we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.